What's up, guys? How are you doing today? We are back again. It's your boy, Chris. Today, guys, we are going to be talking about a movie from 2023, one that I was looking forward to for a year, called The Flood, directed by a gentleman named Brandon Slagle. Okay, guys, this stars Casper Van Dien and Louis Mandylor, who I'm guessing, since he looks very similar, is related to Costas Mandylor. Also, I think he was in Fist of the North Star. So, and he's been in a few other things, but this has Louis Mandylor, okay? And that's, I'm guessing, either younger or older brother. Got Casper Van Dien. All right, we all know Casper Van Dien, right? Starship Troopers, Tarzan and the Golden City. Those are really the only two A-list films he ever made, because for some odd reason he has been relegated to B-movies ever since like the early 2000s. And when I say B-movies, I mean B-movies, like sci-fi original movies, right? Speaking of sci-fi original films, The Flood, which stars Casper Van Dien and Louis Mandylor, feels like it was made back in the early 2000s for the Sci-Fi Channel Original Film of the Week. I mean, the CGI is awful. The acting is awful. The writing is awful. And here's the thing, guys. This movie had a budget of $2 million, okay? And it was filmed in Thailand. Let me give you the premise of the film, and then I'll explain why $2 million of being filmed in Thailand should have actually benefited the film instead of hindering it or, whatever happened to it along the way to being released and distributed. So the film is about this group of convicts who, there's a hurricane in Louisiana. It takes place in Louisiana. Remember that. Keep that in the back of your mind. It takes place in Louisiana. You got these convicts trying to escape the prison during this flood, and there's these alligators that come into the prison during the hurricane, and they start attacking people. Now, these alligators, like I said before, the alligators are all CGI, and the CGI looks like early 2000s Sci-Fi Channel CGI. I mean, it doesn't match the lighting. It doesn't look all the way rendered. It looks like it's like a cutscene from a video game transposed onto a live action film. It just looks god-awful. $2 million budget, guys. It's supposed to be filmed in Louisiana, or it's supposed to be in Louisiana. Yet it's filmed in Thailand. Has a budget of $2 million. In Thailand, 2 million American dollars is like 10 million, right? Because, I mean, I wouldn't say a third world country, but they ain't as advanced as some other countries. Put it that way. And so for $2 million to film in this country, and you have a budget of $2 million, you should, in theory, be able to create a well-rounded, well-written, well-acted, a very good film, is all I'm saying. But I don't know if they blew their wad on the cast, even though the cast is a bunch of nobodies, except for Casper Van Dien and Louis Mandylor, right? Everybody else, never heard of them, never seen them, couldn't care less. There's people who, they act, they say, the dialogue is ridiculous. There's this chick, and this is the thing, I'm watching it, and there's going to be some language here, because I'm going to recite the line. But she says, "Move the fuck." And you're like, what? Move the what? Like, she has a gun pointed at the dude, and she's like, "Move the fuck." And you're like, I don't know what you're talking about, chick. Like, that's incoherent. That's not even a full sentence. Like, the writer needs to learn to write better. That's all I'm saying. And make it make sense. Pointing a gun at somebody and saying that means nothing. That just means they're stupid and they can't form a complete sentence. That was asinine to me. I thought the writing was horrible. I thought that the acting was horrible. Even Casper Van Dien. And I'm a big Casper Van Dien fan. Like, I've watched a bunch of his crappy B movies, and they are terrible. But I've watched a few of them. just for him, because I want to support him, because I've always enjoyed him ever since he was Rico in Starship Troopers. I've been a Casper Van Dien fan. But he was really terrible in this. And Louis Mandylor, he was like, he was in it, but he wasn't very good either. He didn't shine like a star that he supposedly is. It was just it was an off-putting movie, guys, if I'm being honest. I was really looking forward to it for, like I said, about a year. There were multiple opportunities for me to buy it for like $5 on a digital copy. But I told myself, just wait until you can watch it somewhere on a streamer somewhere and see if you even like it. Because, I mean, as you guys know, I'm a big fan of animal attack films. I love it. You got mosquitoes chasing people, killing them. You got ticks. You got snakes. I mean, anything that involves animals or insects, I'm into it. That's attacking people. I'm there for it. And so I was really looking forward to this. And I'm glad that I did not spend my $5 on this piece of crap. Let me just say that. I am so glad that I didn't spend actual money to see this. Now, yes, I did see it on a streamer, and I paid for that subscription, so you can argue, yeah, you paid for it anyway, but I'm glad I didn't pay to own it, because it's not worth owning, it's not worth adding to your collection, it's not worth the freaking film that it's printed on, right? They completely misstepped on this film. Whoever the producer, the executive producer is, needs to be strung up by his balls and beaten, because you wasted $2 million in a foreign country to make a pile of steaming crap. And that's all I'm going to say, is it was a pile of steaming crap. I'm glad that I watched it on a streamer. I'm not glad that I watched it in general at this point. I could have watched something far better with better acting, writing, and cast, but I took the jump just so you guys wouldn't have to, and skip it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about streaming it. I'm going to give The Flood 1 star out of 5. It's streaming on Hulu. If you guys really want to torture yourselves and go check it out, that's where you can find it. But that's it for The Flood. I ain't talking about it no more. Thank you guys for watching. I really, really appreciate the views and stuff. And if you like the reviews at all, feel free. Please like and subscribe, comment. Let's start some conversations. And as always, guys, I'm going to keep making these suckers as long as you keep watching them. Peace out. God bless. You guys have a great day. See you next time.